19:20. So that was 10 minutes ago. So an hour into my stream, near enough, and it's only just notifying people that I'm live. Like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? But it's fine because I'm a pro gamer and I don't fucking lose these games. I win them. As you can see, I'm literally the GOAT at this only up run. Speedrun anyone? Oh. But yeah, it was really annoying, babe. I'll just talk about it with you here. It was just sort of like, I get that we're sort of we're told on what to improve on, like we're told what to improve on. I get that, cool. But it just felt like every other thing was just brushed under the carpet. So like all the hours I do overtime with because it's needed, not because I want to do it. I don't get paid for it. I do it because it's needed. All the overtime, all the hard shit, all the early starts at like 5, 6 in the morning when we do filming. And like it just sort of felt like that was completely brushed under the carpet just to brush home the point that, oh, this wasn't done 100%. And it was all just a bit like, really? You're really gonna do that? Okay. It was all just very, wow, right, I get it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a word with my boss tomorrow, pretty much. And literally just say, I understand why you did it. I understand your point of doing it, but I don't think it's had the effect you wanted it to have. I think it's had an adverse effect because now you saw with Ryan, we just don't want to work anymore because we're just demotivated because it feels like all of our hard work now has been worth tosh. Spend, oh for fuck's sake, okay, that's not too bad. Spend hours of our days slaving away, you know. We take work home to finish. We literally do everything. Yeah, for some people that's just almost is never enough, I guess. Oof. Alright, we're alright. But yeah, back onto the death run. Bum 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 bum. Right. I remember why I love this so much. Come on. We are kicking ass. We are winners. We are winning. Huh, 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 huh. Boom, boom, boom. We are absolutely speeding right now. And I'm here for it. And then we get stuck on the fucking stairs, of course we do. Now we slow down a little bit here because this requires a little bit more precise move. As I was saying, that one requires a little bit more precise movement, but it's fine. We're gonna try a shortcut. That was almost really cool. Bruh. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. We're literally giving this one more go, and then it's it. Bro, that fucking song again sound is the death of me. Aight, come on. Gonna go up this way. Boom, boom. We'll go the long way around because we just want to make sure we get it done. We don't want to get it... We don't want to get it finished too quickly, we just want to get it done. That's the whole point. That's the whole damn point. Boom. Got the first sector absolutely down to a T. We love to see that. Okay. Again, we are where we are. I don't know what my highest is. I think it's maybe like 300 meters. So we'll see where we get to. In fact, I think it may have been. I know what it was, like the actual obstacle, but I don't remember the. Like. I don't remember the thing. But it's fine. Bruh, don't kill me. Right. It was high up, that's all I know. But yeah, I'm thinking one of these streams, maybe do like a... How have I fallen there? I was thinking one of these streams doing like a game dev stream where maybe I go through either normal Unreal Engine or the Unreal Engine editor for Fortnite because it's a bit more accessible. If I run like quite far, yeah. Like the Unreal Engine for Fortnite or just normal Unreal Engine and run through some principles of making a game, you know? I've got like a horror project I'm working on at the moment, and I feel like maybe that could be quite good because it's still in quite a raw phase. So I can show you what I'm working with, what I'm doing, how I've laid stuff out, some optimization practices I use. You know, just boring game dev stuff that, I mean, some people like game dev, right? I mean, it's an educational thing, if nothing else. And I feel like maybe doing it in that way might help me, myself, get a move on with it. Because I go through phases of spending 2-3 hours a day on it. And then I go through weeks of not touching it at all. So maybe if I've got like some scheduled time in, I could make some progress for it. But yeah, I mean, it would just sort of be maybe I open the project up, I show you guys what the fuck happened there. I show you guys some tips I use, some settings I use, some principles, some pipelines, just stuff like that. And then, I mean, all the stuff I'm using is free assets, so if you wanted to, you could follow along with me. But you could ask tips, I could give tips, I could give tricks, I could give anything in terms of making a game on Unreal. I mean, I think the Unreal Engine I'm using is 5.2. However, this is quite a controversial thing that I've spoken about with some of the people I talk about game dev with. I use 5.2 even though I don't use Lumen or Nanite. I don't use Lumen or Nanite, and because of that, I'm able to use static lighting and baked lighting, which for my current game works great. And the few dynamic lights like flashlights and stuff, they work great. But because Lumen is so power hungry, any game devs will know, because Lumen is so heavy, it's just not viable in today's climate for video games. So yeah, I use 5.2. I think now it's 5.2.1. Without Lumen or Nanite. So people will argue, and people do argue, that it gets rid of two of the biggest feature sets things for it. But I mean, I disagree, because there's more than just Nanite and Lumen, you know? There's all sorts of improvements to every single aspect. Lighting, even without Lumen. Reflections, even without Lumen reflections. Nanite, I mean, I can just LOD stuff and it does the job, to be completely frank. Granted, I know that moving to Nanite could potentially give me a performance increase. However, I've heard, I might be incorrect, I've not had a chance to test it. I've heard that there's like an overhead with Nanite, so it's almost to the point of like, unless your project actually needs Nanite, you won't notice the benefit. Again, I've not had a chance to test it, and I have used Nanite without many problems before, but I've noticed that just classic LODing, as long as you set it up from the start and you are consistent with it, it's fine. From what I've found, it's still performing, it's still great, and sometimes it can yield better results than Nanite itself. So, I mean, yeah, I'm sort of just waffling while I talk about Unreal and game dev. But I mean, there's multiple things for it, and there's multiple things that could go towards it. I mean, I can rig better stuff. I've got like cloth deformer, I've got all the other kinds of things, better camera stuff. So, but again, I just feel like maybe doing the whole game dev thing on Unreal could be really useful, because maybe there's someone who would like to watch and maybe chill out after a stream or after a day of work, and maybe they want to learn how to do it, but they can't find someone who knows their exact thing. And I'll just sort of work as like a general Unreal game dev person, you know? And then maybe at the end of it, I can play some games that I've made on stream, or I can play some games that maybe you guys make. I've already done that before. I mean, granted, ooh, season 2. Ooh, we're quite high up. Hey, let's go. But like, yeah, I feel like it'd be quite cool. I mean, I've played a couple of games from people in my community that are devs on a variety of things. I mean, the main ones like Scratch, that kind of stuff, which I'm here for. To be honest. But like, I'd love on like a stream to play games that my viewers have made, no matter what kind of games they are, man. Be it like full on Unreal scale games, like Unity games, indie games, AAA games, to what? I fell through the floor. What? No! Oh god, you're fucking joking me.